I am joined this morning by Michael O'Sullivan, the author of Leveling What's Next After Globalization. Hello, Michael. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi, Tom. Thank you.
So, Michael, COVID-19, as you know, it's already had a huge impact on the economy and global healthcare. You argue it's also intensified wealth inequality. Can you speak on this briefly?
Yeah, so there was a whole range, I think, of economic fault lines emerging before the crisis. One of those was wealth inequality in the US. Wealth inequality was going into this probably the most extreme ever. And the crisis and the response to it will exacerbate that. So people who have had access to capital, who can invest, for example, have done very well from the rebound. But lower down, you have a lot of people who unfortunately will lose their businesses, will be unemployed, and also there's going to be quite a big debt overhang on many countries for the next couple of years, and that will weigh on the general economy.
Adding to that, do you think that the impact has brought about an acceleration in the development of the digital economy? How does that look in the current context?
Very much so. I think many nascent trends such as working from home, online shopping will really accelerate. Europe and the States have been far behind China, for example, in terms of e-commerce. And I think this will, on one hand, accelerate investment in e-commerce, in digital commerce, digital banking, digital online shopping, etc., maybe even digital medicine. And you can see this in the performance of companies on the stock market who are orientated towards that business model.
And then finally, the future. It's obviously a big topic, but globalization, governance, global trade. What's next?
So I think the coronavirus crisis is the catalyst that has decisively crashed globalization and brought it to an end. What's really troubled me is we haven't seen any collaboration between the big regions during the crisis. In fact, the opposite has been true, whereas every crisis in the last 30 years has seen collaboration between Europe, emerging markets, and the US, and we haven't had that. So I think, unfortunately, globalization is over, and we now go into a multipolar world dominated by three big regions, the US, Europe, China, who will do things very differently and distinctly.
Fascinating insight there. Thank you so much for speaking to us today, Michael, and I look forward to hearing you speak in Power Online later this year. Thank you very much.
Thank you.